apologies. I'm having a technical issue. Good morning. Happy Friday. TGIF. Thank you for clicking here. I'm glad you showed up. Excuse me. Hi. Hello. Hey. How you doing? You got your coffee? If you don't have your coffee or your other preferred drink, though why you would prefer anything above coffee, I'm not sure. You can pause me. Go get your coffee. Come back. Make sure you come back. Welcome to Periwinkle Palace Arts. This is my place on the internet. I'm Princess Bun Bun, and these are my bun buns, and we do art here. And today we're making hair bunnies, and I have something in my throat. I feel like, excuse me, I might be getting sick. I know it's cool about the internet though. If I get sick, I can still talk to you. Because I cannot breathe on you from here. Okay, apparently my voice is just going to be weird today. Say good morning to Maya. You all know her, you all love her. She is Maya the Wonderful. She's my fibromyalgia bunny. And I love her. And she stays at my desk with me. Well, really, she goes everywhere with me. She likes to sit underneath my laptop here. But my laptop might be moving soon, so we might have to figure out where her next best place to go is. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And today at the desk we also have my girl Aurora. She is the Aurora Borealis Bun Bun. Oh, look at those feet. They're so pretty. Look at those pretty eyes. Do you get the same feeling I do when she looks up at you? Like, hello? She doesn't come in distress. I gave her distress. And I love it. She looks so great in it, right? Look at that bow. Are you gonna sit in the cup holder? Yes? Okay. Oh, you like to sit in the cup holder because it makes your dress fluff? Well, I like that too then. I like it for you. Okay. And we have Flit. Flit is one of the fear response bunnies. There's 4 of them. There's fight, fly, freeze, and fawn. And this is Flight. He has these little opposable antennas on his head. They never quite go where I think they should. He's a little mess. And he's got these cute little wings. This bunny is the bunny I was telling you about that came without a tail. No. My husband calls him tailless sometimes, and I think that that's just mean. It's just mean, right? He's so sweet. He has lots of symbols on him and stuff, but I can't remember them right now. So it's Friday. Okay. Yesterday, during lunch, sorry. Yesterday during lunch, I ended up having the opportunity and needing to take the opportunity to have an important, long, and very serious conversation with someone. And so that pretty much wore me out. And I was very tired. And so I did not have the energy to come back and do an afternoon stream. So I'm sorry about that. But I refuse to feel guilty for not streaming, okay? That's not how I deal with arts. We don't feel guilty for things like that, okay? I have to tell you something. I'm doing my little spiral this morning. Trying to like loosen my hands up because my wrists feel like they're really just being gripped right there. Excuse me. This is ridiculous. I'm trying to hide. Can you see me? Yeah, you can still see me. I do like it. That should help a little bit. Okay. So I'm working on this spiral, and I thought it was going to just be like a mandala. But I don't think it is. I have a feeling that across the middle right here, I have a feeling it's going to have a bad word. If it does, it's not, like, I pulled it out of the book, but the last time I did one from this particular book, it turned out to have a bad word in it too. So anyway, I'm just doing this for a few minutes to loosen my hands up. Now, what we need for art every day is bunnies in our hair, or bunny ears, or, you know, a princess crown, something like that. We're not doing that this morning because the bunnies that I want to wear aren't finished yet. They won't stay in my hair, like they need a hair clip on them. So we're gonna make that, and when I get them made, I'll wear them in my hair, just like I did with the green ones yesterday. I know these aren't coming out perfect, but like, they're handmade, man. And they're just for me. It's not like I'm making them for anybody else. So they're still cute, right? All right. Please forgive me. I am trying to get used to talking to this camera. Like, before I started streaming, I used this camera for all my videos with my overhead. But ever since I started streaming, I've been having to use the webcam on my Mac. And so that was pretty good. I was looking up there. It was working out okay. But I didn't really like the angle of it. And I don't like where I have to have my laptop because I can't reach it to get the angle right. So I changed it. I finally figured that out this week. And so I have to get used to talking to this camera again. It's just a thing. So I'm not great with eye contact anyway. And I spend a lot of time with my head down anyway, doing art. You got to look at it to do the art. So the camera up there was just seeing the top of my head most of the time. And like, My hair's cute and stuff, but who wants to stare at the top of my head all day? Nobody. Okay, maybe my boyfriend does because he's really tall. He doesn't mind. Um, I'm gonna stop when I get right here. I've been working on this one a lot off camera, so I've been able to outline the lines all the way to here. I worked on it a lot when I went to bed last night. No, I don't do them in my sleep. I do them before and after dinner. And sometimes I do other things too. I said I was going to stop right there and I didn't. Oops. That's what happens when you do art, right? Sometimes you get started and you just keep going. Let's put these up. Okay. You go ahead and turn on this glue gun. I'm really liking it, y'all. If I had to give a review for that, it would be 5 of 5. Okay, I want to show you guys something that I discovered yesterday. And I feel like this is something I knew when I was a kid, but I forgot. So, on this bunny that I bought, there's a certain texture to its fur, right? All right. Now if you look at, okay, let's look at this bunny that I made. It doesn't have that same texture, right? I was trying to make it have that texture, but the ones that I already made don't. They're just flat, kind of, and they look kind of styrofoam-like. So eventually they will get that same kind of textury look, but you can give them that look beforehand, before you make them, if you know what to do. I'm going to show you. I made all of the balls yesterday look that way while I was at lunch and having a conversation. So what I did, let's see, let's grab these two. They have pretty good texture. Is made them textury. They have that same like fluffy, pilled up, kind of broken up texture. I'm gonna grab one that I didn't do. Just a random one. Can you see the difference in the texture between the two? Okay, there's a core inside of here. And the first thing I do is I smash it. Smash it really good. If you if you're interested in whatever I'm singing, humming, or in general bebopping to, right here is a screen share of my Spotify mini player, so you can know. Okay, back to this. To make this one look like this one, I'm going to put it between my hands. I'm going to press hard, and I'm going to roll it. I want to roll it a lot. I want to roll it in a way that even feels like it's building up friction, and then I'm going to roll it the other way. And I'm going to keep doing this until I can feel, it feels a little bit like the threads are starting to separate. See, it's getting there already. Now you can kind of come through and gently just pull on the sections a little bit, because what you're trying to do is get it to actually kind of separate. And it might do that. It did that so many times yesterday. And this took a little while to do. All of them. I'm just doing this one to show you because I already did them. And you can just like let it kind of puff from there. Just let it sit and it will puff itself, and then it will look cute and fluffy and not so styrofoamy. These kind of have the texture that reminds me of Peeps. Can you see it? Like, it reminds me of a Peeps. Wait a minute. Yep. Make sure I put the right one back. That rolled across the floor. All right. So we're gonna do the white one with the great ear tips first. So I want to check them to make sure that they are approximately the same size. Sometimes there's like a little size difference between, yeah. Trim that little piece off. I'm a little bit spacey this morning. Like, just if you want to stop by and chat with me, it might help me be a little bit more present. No. I'm sure it goes without saying that there's a lot of things about my life that I have not discussed yet. I have secrets. Not bad secrets. Just things you don't know yet. And I'm hesitant to discuss them things. So at some point, I'm sure it's just going to come right out of my mouth, one of those things, and we'll discuss it then. So I guess I'm waiting for like the perfect moment. There's no perfect moment, is there? Pink. Oh, I still have to do the ears for this one. I'll do that. I'm using this old metal fingernail file to hopefully keep me from burning my fingers. Does it always work? Mm-mm. I had a clothespin up here somewhere. I'll just use a different clothespin. Doesn't matter. See, I looked up there to talk to you. I know there's a way to see how many people are watching the stream while I'm streaming, but I don't know how to do it yet. I'll figure it out at some point. That's how I do things. I start them and I figure them out as I go. I love this song. It's one of me and my husband's favorite songs. This song is on our bedtime playlist, and I know a song talking about, hey, when I die, you know, blah, 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 isn't seemingly that romantic and stuff, but it's very soothing to me. I used to be, I'm sorry, my throat really hurts. I used to be very afraid of so many things in life, so many things. Over the years, those fears have changed, I guess. But the biggest fear in my life, the biggest fear, is still being alive when my husband is not. It's the truth. That's my greatest fear. Anything else, I am certain I can survive. Certain. Because anything else would be absolutely fine as long as my husband is by my side. We can get through anything. I believe that. We've been married a long time. A long time. We've been through a lot together. And we manage to get through things and survive and even sometimes thrive. So I figure in my head that controls my fears, that part of it, that there's nothing else to be afraid of as long as he's next to me. That is my biggest fear. So it seems a little weird, I guess, that a song about I'll follow you into the dark would be a song that's on my bedtime playlist. But it is. Because, I don't know, thinking that even if he's gone, we'll be together afterwards, that really helps me deal with that fear. I've always had that fear. I've been through things in my life that kind of made that a fear for me. The song I'm listening to now by Jewel, Hands, was playing on the radio. I mean, I don't remember if it was a radio or not, but it was playing when my child was born. So it's kind of like that child's song. The song they entered the world to. I have 3 childs. This song belongs to the middle child. They all 3 have them. They all 3 have a song that was playing when they entered the world. Let me rephrase that. Those ones went crooked. Oh well. Okay, this hot glue gun I've been being all nice to and saying nice words about. Well, it started leaking just now, so that's probably something I did. I was happy that it wasn't like just oozing hot glue all over the place. But sometimes these things change, you know? You just gotta roll with it. I kind of forgot to take my meds yesterday, so I have to be on point today. This is how I burned myself yesterday. If you can't figure out what I'm doing as I do like this and pull the bunnies like this and I'm doing like this, I'm trying to get the glue strings to not stick on me. I know that's going to happen anyway. I kind of accept it when I'm working with hot glue. But, like, honestly, I don't like it. So, I make sacrifices for my art. And one of them is that when I'm using hot glue, I'm going to have strings all over me. It is what it is. And my thumbnail screenshot thing that I did this morning, I was wearing a blue and white flowery dress. It was bothering me, so I changed it. Sometimes fabrics just bother me, the way they sit on me or whatever. I had to go back to my my standard comfy tank tops. I really don't like things that are on my arms much. I'm not big on sleeves. Go ahead and mention my little disclaimer. I am not a professional. I am not teaching you how to do this. I am not doing classes. This isn't a tutorial. It's not instructions. This is just what I'm doing. And a lot of it, I'm just experimenting and figuring it out as I go. Some of it is specific to me. Like when I do my nails, that's usually pretty specific to me, because I have to do my nails a little bit different than most people in order to account for the fact that I have psoriasis. So that's just an example of how I tend to do things differently for myself than I would suggest that others do for themselves. If you go back to the first video of this little series, part 1, you'll see that at the beginning of this, I was like looking at these things and trying to figure out, okay, how do I do this? It was flubby and yada yada. And now I'm kind of just rocking through it, right? I call that my FAFO method. FAFO is a more recent term. Liquid. Oh my goodness, what have I done? But I've always said the way I learn things is to mess them up and then have to fix them. And then, you know, in recent years, people have come out with that whole FAFO thing, and it applies to me. So I say that, but really what I mean is I mess things up and then I have to fix them and figure them out. Give that one a little trim. I'm gonna try not to actually sing out loud today because my voice is not. It's not even as good as it is on a regular day, which is kind of bad. I don't want to fully embarrass myself all over the internet. One of these days, I know I am. I think I'm gonna need extra coffee today. For my throat. I do squish these a little bit, but be careful because if you loosen it up too much, sometimes the little glittery pieces will come out. And I don't want that. That one doesn't match this one. They're not the same color. Okay. I can't have them be a different shade of pale. They wouldn't be a set then. Nope. There we go. I don't know if you can see the color difference, but I sure can. I can see color differences really well. It's just a little bit off, but it makes a difference, I think. I won't forget that song. I don't know what the difference is between top chat and live chat and if it matters which one it's on. Like, I don't want to miss the conversation. So I switched it. Oh, you know what? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's adapt here, if we can. I forgot to put the bunny ears together. Okay. I'm gonna push like that, and then I'll come back in a second and go in between them. I skipped a step. Oops. Oops. Bunny. Who's next? How about a brown bunny? I didn't really get those straight. Oops. Come back here. Yes, the bunny ears are running from me. Why do I keep doing that? My tummy doesn't feel very good. It's going. Rawr. I'm not happy. Rawr. Bouncing bunnies. You can't tell the difference sometimes between little dog hairs and hot glue strings, so it all needs to come off. We got 2 more to do. And then we can do the eyes. I'm going to do the eyes last. We'll do the ribbon part with the clips next. I don't think a lot of people know this song. It was the theme song for, I think, The Crow back in like the 90s. I've loved it for many, many years. the streets below. This one needs to be rolled a little bit more. Honestly, this is so fun. It's so much fun. I think on the little black bunnies, I'm not going to use black eyes. I'm going to use something different, a different color. one more set. Oops. There we go. I got that one really crooked. If you're having a good time here in our quiet little arty place, you can, if you want to, hit the like button. You can also, if you want to, hit the dislike button. It lets me know if you like it or you don't like it. You could also hit the subscribe button if you wanna. And you could even hit the little notification bell if you wanna. Tell you a secret, I don't ever turn on notifications for anything. I don't like notifications. But if you do, you can hit the button. I don't know. Okay, that's them all put together. Now we're gonna make the hair clips for them. And we're gonna use black for 1, 2, 3 sets of bunnies. I made this many years ago, and it's what I use for my ribbons cutting. I'm gonna turn this off for a minute because we're just gonna cut the ribbons for now. And we need this thing I made. It holds this, it holds my soldering iron, and it also will hold up my other hot glue gun. Okay. And in here, if I can get it open, sometimes I can't get it open. And there we have the tip. I really like to use this one. Now, this does not turn off when it's unplugged, so we're not going to plug it in until right before I'm ready to start. That's not going to work. Let's turn it around. So on this little tray, I have the ribbons already on there, and they tell you how many inches each length is on here. And then I also have French barrette and an inner piece of a French barrette, and then I have an alligator clip, and I don't remember what that one is, but we're going to use this to measure. It's going to help us go through the ribbon cutting and sealing part really fast. So I'm going to use this 1/4 inch wide ribbon, and I'm just going to double check here for how long it needs to be, because I don't remember how long this one needs to be. So yeah, I'm going to cut these at the 3-inch mark. And these are the bunnies that we're going to do with the black ribbon. I think that's all of them. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of this. And then we're going to use white ribbon for the rest of them. I can't get that over there. Alright, I'm gonna go plug in the wood burner, and I'm gonna unplug the hot glue gun for a few minutes. Okay, we have to be very careful not to burn ourselves with this. It wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last time if I do. If it gets very, very hot. Put up the tiny pieces so we don't lose them. I can smell it starting to warm up. Okay, and now I gotta figure out how many pieces I'm gonna need for the other bunnies for the white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. 6 for black and 12 for white. I got the white. And this doesn't have to be exact either. Okay, it's putting off some heat. I'm trying to be careful, trying to be careful. It's not enough yet. It's not hot enough yet. We'll let it keep going. So this is how I normally cut my ribbons. I showed you yesterday and the day before how you can do it with just scissors and a lighter to seal it. You can also use this stuff that I get called fray check. It works really well, so you can just trim it and apply some fray check to the end. This is my personal favorite way to do it. Just use a hot tool and put it on my little board that I made. This is just made out of a picture frame, and it's got glass on the top. And the pattern is it's just a piece of cardboard with some pretty wrapping paper, like gift wrapping paper on it. And then I put this little like roller strip right there. And then I measured out my little pieces. Oh, and that's for a 1/2 inch piece right there. I forgot that one was there. It's still not hot enough. It takes a few minutes to get fully heated up. I know this is boring. I'm just waiting. It's not like a regular video where I'm editing the video and all that. This is live, so I have to wait. That should be good. And once it's heated up, this is super fast. Look at that. It just comes right off, and it seals the ribbon immediately. Two. 3, 4. I don't remember how I used to hold this. I know there's an easier way to do it, but this is how I'm doing it right now. 5, 6, and that's it. That's our ribbon cut and sealed to our specific measurement, as well as the end of this is also sealed, so it's not going to fray when you put it away. And I just put the little tape back on it. There we go. And now we need, was it 12? I think it was 12. I'm going to do the same thing on the little 3-inch measured ribbon right there. I hope it was 12. I'll recount before I put away the hot tool. 1. Like I grew up on Sesame Street, can you tell? Look, I know this is going to look weird to everybody, but my left-handedness is problemizing. My left-handedness is problemizing me today, you know? Just make up your own words. The English language doesn't matter, too. This is better. 3. 4. I count out loud so I don't forget where I'm at. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 12. What did I say? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. 12. Let me recount the bunnies and make sure I got the right amount. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, we can unplug this and plug back in our hot glue gun. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over here and I'm going to put this on the kitchen counter where it's not going to hurt anybody. And there we go. That was fast. And again, that seals it on the end of the ribbon too. Super simple, super fast, just have to be super careful. I need a pen. I'll find one later. I used to use that for everything I did craft-wise, but now I use this because it's easier to see it on the camera. Let me scrape the hot glue off. Okay, now we have to wait for the hot glue gun to heat up again. Okay, so these ones are already done, and I wore them yesterday. So what we have left to do is to line the little clip, because it gives a better surface for the bunny to sit on and stick to, and it makes it look just a little more, you know, finished and professional. And I'll show you how to do that, and then the next step that we're going to do after we put them on the clips is we're going to come back and add eyes, and then we'll be done. I didn't think I would finish this so fast, but that's cool. That means we can do another project soon. It does help if you turn it on, I guess. You know what? While I wait for this to heat up, I'm gonna go and grab some coffee. I will be gone for like 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Just 3. Because I need the extra coffee today. We'll be right back. How you doing? Hey, I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed me too. Here we go. I got coffee now. Never ever make yourself sit through a stream and don't go get coffee when you run out. People need their coffee, okay? I'm not getting in the way of anybody's coffee. Okay, we're just gonna sit here and apply these to the clips. Glue. Ribbon. I like to put a piece of something in between here because there's this hole at the top of the clip and that glue will go right through it and it'll make it hard to open it. It's easier to just pull the felt off of the hot glue. Open the clip, go ahead and pull that off of there. You just tap the hot glue a little bit, and then we'll put the glue on the ribbon end and fold it over. See how easy that was? It gives it a nice little professionally finished look. So we're just going to do that. Like 12 plus 6 is 18 times. We're going to do this 18 times. And then we're going to add a bunch of eyes. On the back. I always like to stick it to the glue and give it a second to cool a little bit, and then I press it again. Now you don't want to put your ribbon on the bottom part of the clip, because if you think about it, think about trying to push this top part through your hair. It's flat and it's not going to go through, and it's going to hurt. It hurts. So I don't put ribbon on the bottom. And now you can also see why it doesn't matter if it get it exactly the right length, because it doesn't matter. It's just an approximate length. There are some areas where when making hair bows and such, you want it to be exact. This isn't one of them. You know, if you guys want me to, I can zoom my camera in way more. I might have trouble keeping what I'm doing on screen, but I can. So let me know if you can't see or you want a better look. It's hard for me to do this and talk to you and keep a close eye on the overhead camera. So this is my workspace. I know that if I go outside of this white marble tray in front of me, that I'm off camera. But I can definitely get closer. I don't really know, because my vision is kind of crappy, so I can't trust my own vision. My hands are wiggling a lot today, so the glue's going a little crazy on there, but nobody's gonna see that part. As long as it sticks, it doesn't matter. The Bunnies shop that I love has a perfectionism rabbit, and I want it. You guys gotta convince me not to buy any more bunnies. That's not gonna happen. It even looks good on the back, see? It creates this little thing. It also helps the hair not get stuck to the back of the hair clip. I've had that happen before. That also hurts. I'm just trying to get a little glue everywhere on the top of it. Yes, the strings are driving me a little crazy. That's all the black one's done. I'm gonna switch out to a different piece of felt because on the black ones it didn't matter, but the felt is leaving little orange pieces of fuzz. So I'm gonna find a piece of white one. Oh no, I dropped that one. I'll pick it up in a minute. Where did it go? I forgot to put that thing in the middle. I can't put it in there now. See, it's a little more difficult to do it when you don't have the little piece in the middle. So you have to keep the top and bottom of the clip separated. So that's why I put the little piece in there. My hands are shaking a lot, so I'm propping my hand up against the tray to kind of stabilize. There's a lot of things that people have said, oh, you can't do that, you won't be able to do that because, you know, your hands are this, your body's that, and, you know, I just don't buy that. For a little while, when I first started having trouble, I did. I thought, you know, my whole life is over. But I have a tendency to be kind of stubborn. And, you know, if you tell me I can't do something, that's the first that's your first notice. That the minute those words leave your mouth, I'm gonna do it. Because, you know, you just said that. So, of course, my stubborn self is now, I'm not just going to attempt to do it or still consider it. I'm going to do it. Whatever it is. Ow! I burnt myself. Just a little bit. I'm fine. just can't That one got kind of crooked. Let's see if I can pull it a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Ain't gonna know I'm just a dot in this world if you forgot about me. Whatever life brings, I've been through everything. The little piece in there also gives me something to hold on to for this part. I don't know why that went in crooked like that. I think my fingers are tired of doing this particular step. I really like that one. That one's kind of rusty. Let me grab a different one. I'm gonna throw that one in trash. Alright, all done with those. Now, we're going to put the bunnies on the clips. Let's do the black ones first. So, I think what's important to mention here is that you want to put the glue on the ribbon and smash the bunny onto it. Use plenty of glue. And then smash it. I got to get you. It's definitely time for me to catch up on my cuticle maintenance. Things are looking bad. I really need to start using the leg rest on my chair. That's why I got it, right? I'm putting all the butts on the back of the beret so that they'll be pointing the right direction when I have them in my hair. Because don't you just hate that when you get a set of barrettes, and one of them points one direction, and then when you put it in the other side of your hair, it's pointing the wrong direction. You have to flip the barrette around and it doesn't go in right. I hate it. Excuse me. Somebody on TV just yawned and it made me yawn. When you do this, you want to make sure that even the middle part of the bunny touches the hot glue all the way across. That's why you see me smashing them. That will hold it securely. My friend that I call Stretch said good morning to me just now. That's why I was smiling. Good morning, Stretch. I always feel happy when you say good morning. Even if it is almost afternoon when you say it. But I know you're working, so most people that I know, they have lives. They go to work like normal people. I do not. So I have had to come to accept the fact that my people who are working just can't say good morning at the same time I do, which is like 5 o'clock in the morning. Because even though I don't work, I still get up at 5 and I go to bed at 10:30, no later. Because it's very important for your health and your mental health that you have a good sleep schedule and you get appropriate amounts of sleep. Very important. I'm done ready. Ow. I gotta trim that off. I don't really gotta, but I'm gonna. Because that hot glue will get hard and it will poke me in my head. I feel like I might be missing a bunny. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, I thought that I had counted the barrettes right. Did I lose one? I'm confused. Is there a bunny on the floor? I don't think so. Did you guys see where that bunny went? Did a bunny run off, Maya? I guess I made an extra barrette when I didn't need to. But I'm confused because, like, I made an even number of ribbons. I'll figure it out. Yo, I really don't know what's going on. I guess I just made an extra barrette that I didn't need to. Okay, now we're gonna put eyes on the bunnies. Kiss me, Maya. Thank you, honey. She's making sure those didn't run off for me. Now, where is that little... There it is. I got this. I got wax in it. It's almost lunchtime, like right close to it, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then we'll do the rest of them when we come back. I use this to pick up the little gem. I add a little bit of hot glue right on top of it. And there's an orange bunny all done. I know that those eyes aren't even, but nobody else is going to notice. Plus, when you kind of puff it, they move anyway. Let's do the blue ones real quick so I can put them in my hair before we go. Now, I try to be here Monday through Friday around 8:30, and I stay here until 11. I try to come back after lunch for a second stream in the afternoon. It doesn't always work out. So, what I'm going to tell you is, I hope to see you after lunch, but if I can't, then I will be back no later than Monday morning. How's that? Where's the other blue one? These ones I didn't roll between my fingers, so they're not as puffy and cute. They will be eventually. Uh-oh. I'm not going to be able to get that back on there without burning myself. That's okay. I'll just do another one. Okay, I need to put a little bit more wax on here. This is from a diamond painting kit, and I'm using it because it's handy for this. I did it again. I mean, the hot glue will come off of there, but if I touch the top of it, ow, 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 ow. See, I shouldn't have did that. Okay, those ones are done. Get off of me. Today's blue day. So there. Yeah, buddies. And hot glue strings. Okay, guys. We're going to put eyes on all these bunnies whenever we come back, whether it's after lunch or Monday. I might do a special stream this weekend if I can figure out how to film, or if I figure out how to stream while I put my diamond painting on the mounted mat that I'm going to make for it. I might. But I don't know if I'll be able to figure that out. So, one way or the other, I'm going to mount that diamond painting this weekend. And I'll be kitting that up on a live stream sometime next week. Possibly Monday, which means getting everything into containers and ready to do the actual diamond painting. And I'll show you how I do all that stuff. But I'm so happy that we made all these bunnies. Now I have bunnies to wear in my hair every single day of the week. Thank you for hanging out with me here at Periwinkle Palace Arts, my place on the internet. I'm Princess Bun Bun, and I'm here with my bunnies to do art with you. And we did art today. That's the goal, to do the art. Right, Flit? Mm-hmm. It's been fun.